I'd like to share 12 copy editing tips that you likely already know, but need to commit to memory. Whether you're editing a conference newsletter, a church e-newsletter, a school email blast, or an online editorial, follow these tips for a more polished product. Tip number 1, inanimate objects can't perform functions. Each table was anointed up front. Really? The preacher was on fire. Ouch. I also recommend to not use the word literally. Many phrases are just a figure of speech, so be careful. Number 2, use active voice rather than passive voice. Wrong. Tamara Horse was asked by Heidi Shoemaker to speak at her women's event. Right. Heidi Shoemaker asked Tamara Horse to speak at her women's event. A sentence should have 3 parts, written in a subject, verb, object order. In this case, Heidi is the subject, asked is the verb, and Tamara is the object. Number 3, 3 ways to use commas. After states. Potomac Conference is located in Stanton, Virginia, comma, about 3 hours outside Washington, D.C. Number 2, when 2 complete sentences surround a conjunction, like and, but, or, yet. Jim Green and his wife recently celebrated 50 years of marriage, comma, and he loves to share the secrets of a successful marriage. And number 3, after an opening phrase that answers when, in 3 or more words. Wrong. In May, comma, the Hillcrest Church will host a youth rally. Right. During the church service, comma, the choir sang as a number of hymns. There are other places in which commas are appropriate, but these 3 are important to look out for. Tip number 4, don't date your story. Plan ahead and time your article to run before or after an event. Use the words recently or last month. Avoid using really old news. Anticipate when the issue will actually be read. Running a summer camp story in November would be a hot mess. Number 5, ask for the pedigree. And we're not talking dog food here. Proper ways to credit the educated. PhD, D-Min, MD. Wrong. Dr. Michelle Stevenson. Is she really a doctor? What kind? Right, Michelle Stevenson, D-Min. And also right, Michelle Stevenson, who holds a doctorate in ministry. Don't use Mr., Mrs., Elder, Deacon, just members' first and last names. Use proper titles for pastors or presidents, like Ron Halverson serves as president of the Ohio Conference, and Lisa Reed, senior pastor of Allegheny East Conference's First Church in Washington, D.C., presented a message titled, All in a Day's Work. Number 6, headlines. Would that headline draw you in? For news stories, put a verb in your headline. Wrong. 18 baptisms at Hagerstown Church. Right. Hagerstown Church celebrates 18 new baptisms. For editorials and first-person articles, no verb is necessary. Be creative and consider them as teasers. Examples, there's room for everyone to serve. The rescue story. I am the best copy editor. Oh wait, I forgot to delete that one. That was for me. Number 7, location, location, location. Every entity mentioned must include a city and state. West Wilmington, in parentheses, Delaware Church. Ethnon Temple in Dayton, comma, Ohio. Beltsville Adventist School, in parentheses, Maryland. Lake Nelson Adventist Academy in Piscataway, New Jersey. Don't you just love saying Piscataway? Say it 3 times fast and remember to spell it 1 time correctly. Number 8, use words properly or look them up. For example, who and whom, affect and affect, to, there, peaked, peaked, peaked. This has piqued my interest. Number 9, what version is that? When you quote scripture, here's the proper way to identify it. When you quote Ellen White, here's the proper way to identify it. Number 10, refer correctly to official ministries of the church. Women's ministries, children's ministries, youth ministries. A wrong way of saying it is the family life leader announced. The correct way, the family ministries leader announced. Number 11, write captions in the present tense. Kelly Lee, pastor of the Ohio Korean Church in Cleveland, presents Celeste Kim, Children's Ministries Director, with an award. I know you don't see a photo, but just picture it. This is a caption. Plus, Kelly and Celeste are made-up people anyway. And last but not least, number 12, use state abbreviations. Remember that state abbreviations are different than postal codes. You got Maryland, Ohio, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, New Jersey, Virginia, Delaware, DC. So that's all 12. For more advice, I recommend 5 books to further improve your editing skills. The AP Style Book, Webster's New World College Dictionary, 5th edition, the Chicago Manual of Style, Painless Grammar, my personal favorite book, and the Review and Herald Style Manual. My last bonus and best tip, pray before, during, and after you edit. May God bless you, and may your articles catch fire, figuratively.